Hello YouTube! In today's video I'll show you how I caught a fresh lunch with my small spear gun. There was a light southerly wind and the sea was really warm at around 27 degrees Celsius. I secured my paddleboard to a fish trap buoy so I wouldn't have to worry about the wind pulling my anchor loose. It was so warm that I didn't even need a wetsuit, so I grabbed my pocket reef gun and entered the sea. I immediately noticed the visibility was really poor, so I didn't expect much. I set up an ambush here, but the terrain was pretty flat, so there wasn't much cover. A shoal of Salpas passed safely out of range from the left, and there was also a sea bass with them. Then a beautiful golden grey mullet swam below me, so I immediately dived down and took the shot. The hit was perfect and I love the way this fish tastes, so I was really happy with this catch. When I reached the cape, I dived down and slowly sneaked around the corner. There was a shoal of salpas grazing and two small gilthead sea breams swam by. Then I noticed these crab remains and continued down this really steep reef. The terrain looked amazing and could easily hold Dentex or maybe even a grouper. I didn't see anything, so I followed the ledge and did another dive about 20 meters further. The bottom drops quickly to around 40 meters here, so basically anything could appear. I was hoping a big leerfish or amberjack wouldn't show up because there was nothing I could do with this tiny 60 centimeter toothpick spear gun. Luckily nothing big appeared, so I surfaced and returned to the shallows. I came across a piece of torn fishing line. I don't like pointing fingers, but you can probably guess where that came from. You all know my opinion on this kind of fishing, and the amount of trash it creates compared to the catch is just terrible. Another cold aiming miss. Then I found this squiddler, which probably belongs to the same guy. The bottom here was a mix of sand and rocks, so I dived down to about 8 meters. I spotted two red mullets resting on the sand and aimed at the bigger one. The hit was perfect right through the middle and I simply pulled it to the surface. I didn't have my stringer with me, so I left it on the shooting line and reloaded. I dived back down to the same spot and this golden grey mullet came into range. The shot landed perfectly through the head and I pulled both fish to the surface. The catch was already looking pretty good, but I needed one more fish to reach my lunch target. The southerly wind picked up, so I got back on the paddleboard and searched for a more sheltered spot. After finding some cover nearby, I tied the board to another buoy. As soon as I entered the sea, a shoal of Salpas swam by. One passed perfectly in front of the gun and I took the shot. That fish completed today's lunch, so I headed home to prepare the freshest Mediterranean meal. Lunch was amazing and of course we had to pay the cat tax. After lunch I returned the fish remains to the sea, completing the natural cycle before sunset. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe as it helps the algorithm and ensures you won't miss out on the future content. Thanks for watching and stay safe while diving.